There went my whole essay.
It'd be like a random Vinny Jones pops up behind a fucking gangster trying to get his money from these Twitch folks.
Shaking their ass down.
It's like, are you smiling?
Speaking of which, it's so funny. I saw.
Oh, by the way, hi everybody. We're fucking live.
Mini pre-show, real quick.
Mini pre-show because we about to start this real quick. You know what's so funny? I saw Vinny Jones is actually going to be in a new season of Law and Order. Not Criminal Intent.
The Jeff Goldblum one, or
no, the Jeff Goldblum one been gone. No, the new one, man.
Or SVU.
No, the one with Christopher.
Oh, hold up. Is it the one with the Italian mafia with the two black chicks in it?
Not no mafia no more. It ain't a mafia no more. It's a different mafia. And Vinny Jones is like the boss of it. He's like Dutch or some bullshit. I gotta watch the episode. It was a 3-hour one. I didn't watch it.
We got hosed on the interview with those folks on there. I put us in for that one. It's like, I issued an email saying, hey, would you like to interview these people for the Law and Order? I was like, hell yeah, I watched the show. Fuck it, why not? Nothing, crickets. And I'm like, just tell me if you couldn't get the schedule going, I would understand.
Organized crime, that's what it's called. Organized crime.
Yeah, organized crime. Yeah, I was like, hell yeah, I want to fucking interview him. Why not?
And then on top of that, here's the funny thing: the old school Law and Order is coming back. So, wow, and it's kind of smart too, because for people like me, that was kind of our first adult show. You know what I mean?
Well, that means we're going to get Joe West is going to come back.
I think what they said, he was mentioned, but I think his character is like gone. So I don't know.
He ain't doing the Flash anymore.
I heard about Angie. I heard Angie Harmon might be coming back, and that's interesting because that was one of my first white crushes. I love her.
Hey,
yes, sir.
So, as Amaranth will take her trip back home after these leaks have been released, she will walk through the doors of her mansion, and she will notice an assortment, an ensemble of hired goons, and they will all be sitting in her office of her gamer house. By the way, her husband is like bound and gagged with a gun to his head, and my man sits there and says, 95,000 quid is what you made last month. I understand that you have millions of fucking simps. I'm not one of them, but I am here to get.
I'm not one of them,
but I am here to get my 20%. Now you either get down or you lay down. Excuse me, I'm getting a buzz.
Who phone is that?
Ain't my phone. I should stay on silent.
I can literally see
Chris
that.
decides to hit live just for a pre-show, so it's okay if there's like noise and stuff because Anyway,
no, because warnings don't don't exist for this.
Fucking warning is 3BG. We freestyle up in this motherfucker.
No, man, I don't feel like confusing people. Okay, they see the poster for fucking Death Becomes Her, and we're in here talking about Twitch streamers getting their shit leaked.
No, I'm not saying I'm fine with it and stuff, but it's like if I don't foresee Twitch doing anything other than telling people
No, Chris, fuck what that company thinks, okay? I'm not talking about that.
Oh no. What I'm saying is like I don't foresee Twitch doing anything, but in terms of the people where their money's coming out, I don't foresee them changing up what they do already, except for a couple of them.
I think.
What does that change? Your finances for the last 3 years are all over the friggin' internet.
I'm talking about. You just fit. I feel it's gonna feed. It's gonna feed.
I'm more concerned about my other information that leaked out.
Wait. Hey, Chris, I'm sorry. I just thought about the leaks and these hackers and the fact that they went after all, not just the Twitch streamers, but just Twitch, like Twitch by itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's that scene from The Foreigner. Jackie Chan holds up the phone and says, "Press the button."
I know, right?
As soon as he presses it, Now your leaks have been on the internet.
That's
like I leaked all of your financial data on the internet.
No, that what happens. Zuckerberg like, okay, but look. I do whatever you want. Touch it.
Touch it.
Shit,
No, see, that'd be Bezos. Either Bezos or whoever is running Twitch. Touch it.
What the ghost of Jeffrey Epstein just pops up out of nowhere and tells him to press the button.
Just holds up
Jeff
the phone
was his friend.
Just holds up his phone.
I'm sorry, Jeff Bezos was his friend too, y'all.
No, Chris. I'm sorry. He just holds up the phone and says, "Touch it." Send. It's now on. No, it's not just on the internet. It's now on 4chan.
Because the only thing that is, here's the thing. At this point, I don't want to hear any of them top 100 streamers start talking about money's tight. Because I'm like, nah, nigga, we got data on your ass.
Either that,
the last 3 years, all the way up to last month to September of 2020.
None of them motherfuckers can cry.
No excuse.
None of these motherfuckers can cry broke. We got data on your ass now, nigga. Like, nah,
here's the thing that also gets me. Like I said, I be worried about my personal information. Also, real talk, I be really, really worried about B showing up everywhere in my shit. Just like I know 4chan. When they get a door, they see a fucking tunnel. So I'm just saying,
well, they got
I'll be more concerned about 4chan fucking my shit.
Yeah, don't let Pokemon come out here and say he need a donation drive. Motherfuckers be like, nigga, you made $1.4 million over the last 3 years. Where'd the money go, nigga?
Oh man, you wake up the next day and your Twitter be full of trap pictures.
No, the worst one yet. The worst one yet. But then again, it would never happen with her. Number one, she always tries to come off way too wholesome, for someone who has literally what's her face? Elastigirl's ass, and that's a Pokemon. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. That chick is built like Elastigirl from The Incredibles. So like, do you know how many? And it's now become like an official banned word in her chat, which is bend over.
Here's the funny thing. Also, it feels like this is right. Like, yeah.
Well, I had to go because
I suddenly feel like from looking at the entire hierarchy of like all the top streamers or whatever, like all the highest earning streamers, I suddenly feel like Farouk over the last few years is just talking about why the fuck ain't none of the top streamers black.
I mean, think about it. That's what I'm saying. It's like they're all white and stuff, and that's why I was like, when here's the thing, when 99% of your Twitch streamers
white and spoiled too, nigga.
White and 99%
white and spoiled. You know what, crackers? How do y'all corner the market in that crap? Can niggas do that every now and then? Because every time we do it, we turn to Kanye. So
think about it. Somebody brought up a good number. It was like, it's funny that 99% of the streamers aren't making any meaningful income. 25% of the top 0.1% don't even make a minimum wage.
Yep.
That's crazy.
They live off of tips.
That's crazy. That's wild.
They've literally been living off of the funds given to them.
Please tip me, guys. Please.
I'm not even talking about the ones that have become professional e-beggars. I'm just talking about the ones that they show up on stream, they do their thing. Matter of fact, it's the ones that specifically tell their audience, don't give me bits. Just tip me because I am literally trying to fuck Twitch out of getting money from me.
I get people doing that. That I'm totally with anybody telling their platform to go screw.
Yeah, because they're like every time, because I think they said every time you give me like a 50-bit cheer or whatever, I don't even get that whole 50. Like I think I might get 30. Not even 30, I might get 20 or something like that. Twitch takes the rest of it. But if you tip me, I get all of that.
You know what? I think that's, like I said, I like that shit. I do like that shit, man.
I mean, shout outs to the ones that are bold enough to just say that to their audience, like live on Twitch, which I think is hilarious.
Like, if you can go against YouTube and they shit, like one they got to get Jim Sterling, man. That motherfucker go every show. He's like, yeah. So all my shit go right to my Patreon. Oh yeah, I don't make money off YouTube.
Yeah. That's the thing now. Everybody's making money off of fucking Patreon and shit.
I will say this though, I did like that black shit that always happens that we heard on Monday. Yeah, you see Facebook and Instagram, all that out when y'all gonna start making y'all own platforms, nigga.
I'm already. I'm
nowhere to begin.
Shout outs to our boy Hilton.
I mean, I'm almost
Did y'all
done
see that?
revamping our site, and you know how long that took between working all that shit. Yeah, that's not an easy task. That's why I say I saw Hilton's post on that.
I agreed every second. Like, hey, real talk. If Facebook would have been out, here's me. Shame. So we're going to be on YouTube, and we're also going to be on.
We're on Lipson, and once the site is up, you can go to our site.
Here's me. Oh, Jesus, man. Thank God all my crap goes to SoundCloud.
Hold on. Can I be Jeremy Clarkson for a hot second? Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp are down. Oh, no. Anyway.
Yo, I got to tell you, Chris, I'm glad you and I were on. I'm glad you and I was on Twitter when it happened. I'm glad you was there shit posting with me, my brother.
I wish I could have been in. I'm mad at both of you motherfuckers for not trying to include me. But at the same time, it's okay because I was extremely busy with work and I had like no time to do any shit posting.
It says a lot. It says a lot when you can tell the people that are Facebook only when they came onto Twitter, they looked lost.
Everybody
they didn't get none of the jokes that we would tell on Twitter was hitting them. They're like, "What does that mean?" It's like, "Oh, you're from Facebook."
Boy, it's like
I can't. You know what?
Who's Shane trying to pull my car? Like, nigga, I'm on Twitter every now and then. Leave me alone.
You know what's funny to me was I was at work and I was talking with my coworker and I said, hey, let me go ahead and send you this link. I'm gonna send you on Facebook Messenger. So I hop on Facebook Messenger. Everything seemed to be straight. I sent him the message and I'm like, all right, you should get it because the network the connection was spotty where we were at. So we come back to the fourth floor talking and I was like, hey, did you get that link? And he's like, nah, I still never got it. I'm like, how? We're on Wi-Fi. I was like, okay. Let's use our freaking hotspots. Let's see what happens. Sync those up and then do it again. Still nothing. And I said, you know what? I got a feeling because shit has been quiet. My phone has not been blowing up at all. And then I just thought to myself, is Facebook down? Nah, it couldn't be. I get home. Facebook was down for 8 hours. And I go, what?
Dude, like, this is the funny thing.
I was like, okay, no wonder my Instagram was acting goofy and Facebook Messenger wasn't sending out no messages. I'm like,
dude, jokes
makes
on Twitter,
perfect sense.
Jokes on Twitter will land on Facebook 2 months later. So now people are like, this is your joke. And I was like, yeah, that was like 2 months ago, dog.
I'm just mad because the one day I decided to be completely away from the internet, this shit happens.
That's what social media decided. You know what, Chris? The reason why I like it because it's just one of those moments. See, I wasn't there for Meet Me in Temecula. I wasn't there for that. I was there. I was Ayers. I was there for Nigga Davey.
That was funny.
Boy, I will give Twitter that. Twitter has given me more satisfaction with social media events than anything else. Because, I do pay-per-views. I always go on the pay-per-views. I always do the shit when it's like a big football game and shit like that. I'll do that, man. Hell, even when it's the big soccer game, these Nigerians are hilarious anyway. But so it's just fun. So when you get a moment in time where you're like, where were you at? Like, I was at work. No, D, where were you at? I was on Twitter when it happened. So, yes, Chris, the fact that all of my friends were there.
The one day I decide not to go on Twitter and literally look at shit posting because that's what I do. I'll make a post every now and then, but most of the time I get on Twitter just to look at shit posts.
Boy, Eris. No, the best one was when I found out that Facebook was there. I was about to put it up, and somebody beat me to it. They clapped. Oh my God, it's happening! It's happening! Everybody, shut the fuck up! It's happening!
It's like
it was the day that Twitter was waiting for. Like, you don't work, do you?
No, I thought of something, guys. You want to know what happened to Facebook? What happened to Facebook and Instagram? It was the ending to Demolition Man. People didn't know what the fuck to do with themselves now that their freaking dystopia is completely fucked. The dystopia is gone. What do we do? And you two are acting like freaking Sylvester Stallone, like, live, damn it. Go out and live.
No, I'm over here like Dennis Leary. I told you it fucking happened, man.
Dennis Leary. Dennis Leary, Dennis Leary looking like the alpha build liquid snake.
Oh my God. The thing that got me though, Chris, was that joke I put up there when he said, so whoever went in there not only deleted the source, some of the source code, they deleted the route numbers. That's why even right now, Facebook is still kind of fucked.
Still glitchy a little bit.
It's still glitchy. And when I saw the errors, I just put up the clip of your boy. They did it. Son of a bitch actually fucking did it.
It's like, you magnificent son of a bitch. You actually did
it.
So when you said that, hey Chris, when you said that Facebook is still twitchy, it's still glitchy and shit. So it's the T1000 inside the factory after it got frozen and shattered.
Yeah, it's like it's like a motherfucking TV when you put it by a magnet. It won't turn off. You knew it was there.
But the image is completely fucked.
Yeah, the middle of the screen is purple.
You get that one solid color bar down the side.
It's like green. It's like a light. It's like puke green.
It's between green or magenta.
It's weird. Yeah, it's like, oh man, what you put on top of the TV?
Like, I didn't put on nothing. I just turned it on.
But guys,
it's that TV. You come to find out it still has vertical hole control.
Oh my God, man!
But guys, let's talk about
we're here to talk.
Robert Zemeckis.
But hold on, let me get. I got you guys. So, gentlemen, Chris, we are here to talk about two women who, back in the early 90s. Let's be honest, you'll throw a dick at one of them, and Bruce Willis.
I feel this is
in the middle of it.
I feel this was the real life movie of two actresses and the turning points of their career. Because Goldie Hawn was like at a point where I'm like, I think after this she did First Wives Club, and then she just kind of like.
Actually, this was kind of funny because a lot of people didn't like this movie because it went towards the stereotype of, oh, you're a woman, you're getting old, and you're no good. But here's the funny thing about that. Both of those women broke that whole fucking stereotype when you really look at it. Yeah, to this day, it's still kind of hard for a woman if you get old, but not like it used to be. Those two, they broke that up because Goldie Hawn in the early 90s was film. Meryl Streep looks like she does in this movie. Mm-hmm. She's still making money.
Which is ironic because, like I said, I turned my head a little bit when Meryl Streep was in Devil Wears Prada. I was like, that's Meryl Streep. Okay, all right. I see you.
Can you say, like, can you honestly look at Meryl Streep in this movie? I understand it's 1992, but just think back a few years prior. She was gonna be doing that whole ass sex scene on the kitchen counter with Michael Douglas.
I can see it because I think Meryl Streep.
Yeah. When?
Yeah, she was supposed to be a Fatal Attraction.
She was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Look at
when
again.
You said that, I was like, would she fuck him?
No. I'm saying, think about it. Just take her image from this movie. 80-fy it a little bit.
I know what you mean because I did that several times.
I mean, I think it's
throw like slap a little bit of 80s on her and then toss her into this movie in 87 and think about it. It would work.
I think
maybe.
But I think it's a situation of like it kind of showed where we were at as society, but it also showed a couple things about this thing. One. I think they did a good job with the visual effects of one. They kind of did a good job of aging up Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn for their respective characters.
Yes,
because those two weren't. They actually looked good at that time period, 1992. They weren't.
Yes,
like,
they did. Yes,
so,
they did.
So they did a lot of makeup to make them look like they were like these old Hollywood starlets and stuff. But what's also interesting too is that the premise of it, and me and Sue were talking about this offline. I like the idea that they do a twist on immortality, like movies that do stuff on immortality. Like we seen Highlander, where they get shot, they're fine, they just heal up, they're good. Yeah. This movie, on the other hand,
he ain't cut my head off. I'm all right.
Yeah, this movie though, it's like Isabella Rossellini plays the lady that gives them the potion that gives them, immortality, and she says a line where she says, "Take care of yourself."
I'm going to sum up Rossellini's character in this movie by saying that she is the twisted metal Calypso of broken promises, because real talk, even though she gives her
twisted metal nigga, hold on, whoa. Shit.
I know what you're gonna say, D. We ain't just gonna just breeze past
that shit.
No, but it's true. It's true. Think about it. You get the Calypso.
Tuck your millennial back in your dick, man. Jesus.
Think about it. It's legit like Calypso. You get to him, you make your wish, you get your wish, and then you wish you never made that wish.
I mean, because it's like her whole premise is like, take care of your body. And at first you're like, okay, that makes sense, whatever, right? But then the sick part comes in. So
it's literal. It's literal, because it's like out of another Zemeckis movie I like. Give me a scotch on the rocks with ice.
Yeah, and so literal. It's like you said, in most movies where they're like in most movies where they're immortal, it's like, oh man, my neck broke. All right, pop it back in place, boom, and I'm just good to go. This movie, on the other hand, everything that happens to, like, their bodies is fine initially when they take the potion. When their body is under distress, like either Goldie Hawn's character getting shot with a shotgun, she has a hole, or Meryl Streep getting kicked down the stairs by Bruce Willis, at that point your body is now in ghoul mode.
Mm-hmm.
So So Meryl Streep, her body was all fucked up. She pops it back in place, but she's still kind of like, her body's still kind of like, you're gonna have to fix that shit.
And I believe
at that point their skin starts to peel off.
Yeah.
And personally, I believe something happened to Goldie too, because now it could have been just the effect, or she just wanted to make her eyes pop out. But I felt when she got shot, remember, you noticed that her eyes were like more bleak, fifth dimension than it usually is with her eyes. And it's like, I know they did that.
Oh, you mean like her pupils look dilated a little bit?
Yeah. I know she had her eyes be like cat eyes in the first place, but for whatever reason, like during that time, she's like, I was thinking, like, did she already die? But she would have been decaying already.
Nah, when she got shot, I think that's what, I think when she got
she
shot,
might just had contacts in. I'm just overthinking it. Because real talk, hey Goldie, I was slinging in you, but take those out. Take those out now. Take them out now. I don't know why Kurt likes them. I don't.
Look. Let me tell you something. Kirk Russell and Goldie Hawn
for a reason, because
they have the Stedman and Oprah situation, except they got kids and Stedman and Oprah don't have kids. But that's cool, because
we know. Hey Chris, we don't know.
I know, right? Because Kurt Russell's son looked like his fucking look. He looked like his son looks like him from fucking Escape from New York. Just grow the beard out, it's a wrap.
Also, his son looked like he's the ops, but that's a different story.
It ain't because he's a U.S. agent, is it? Because I mean.
You know what? Probably anyway.
But I think what made this whole thing worse is funny to me is that Bruce Willis' character is Dr. Ernest Menville. He's low key a douche. He's low key a douche.
That is such a 1992. That is such a 1992 last name.
I love the fact that Meryl Streep at this point is, I think if I'm mistaken, if the age she's at 47.
Somewhere around there.
She was about 47. Goldie was about 42-ish. Bruce was still in his 30s. Bruce was younger than both of these women.
Bruce was going bald, and he was still trying to keep that hair alive.
Bruce is straight up, and that's the thing that made me laugh, because later on in the movie, Meryl Streep's like, let's just be honest. Do you know what happens to overweight, bald Republicans in jail? I was like, Meryl, Stop describing Bruce how he is right now. Okay, can you stop doing that? Which D has to also say this. How do you look better than Bruce Willis in this present day?
Which is ironic because 2 years later, he pops up in Pulp Fiction. I'm like, oh, he looks pretty good. He cut his hair
right?
off. Like,
no, wait, no, hold on, guys. I gotta ask y'all this question. How is it that he really tried to reassure Goldie Hawn's character that no, it was just a dinner. There's nothing going on. Everything is great. You don't have to worry about a thing. I promise.
Hey, doctor, I know
Jump cut. Hold on. Jump cut. Whole ass wedding with Meryl Streep. I'm like, bro.
Doctor, I know that move. It is never at dinner. Let me tell you something. Women know exactly what the fuck they're doing. And that's why I liked fucking Helen. When she was like, no, I know that bitch. I know what she did. You had dinner. I know what this is about.
And Chris, I'm sorry, D, real quick. Chris, here's the thing. Freaking Helen shows up, knocks on the glass door while my man is in the middle of a plastic surgery proceeding, and she's waving.
No. Madeline is Meryl Streep.
Sorry, Madeline. Sorry. My bad. Anyway, she shows up and knocks on the window like, hey, you got a moment? You want to take a break real quick? Like this motherfucker gets crackers and cheese. She's got champagne, crackers and cheese and flowers and shit.
Got blood on his hands.
My man's got blood on his hands, and she's sitting there expecting this motherfucker to take a damn smoke break.
Women know what they're doing.
Hey, they know exactly. And that's the thing. I was watching at least the first half of this movie with Angie, and I was like, why do women do this? She's like, I did that to you. I'm like, did what? I brought you around brought me around your whole ass friend. Like, yeah, I did that. Women do that. Women do that. That's actually a real thing. No, that's a test. Because if you start eyeballing her, you accept you ain't worth it.
I'm more mad. Like you. I'm more mad at the movie. The movie goes to show us that the movie itself ain't shit because you don't even see how much time passed. And
don't even see it.
They don't even indicate how much time passed where you literally made that bullshit empty promise to Goldie Hawn and then you go and get married.
I like it though because you can presume it though.
You can presume it, but
I know it's a little bit of Hollywood too, but you do realize that means he would have to get divorced from her first, which takes about a year. Then another.
That's why I feel if I had to really, if I
but then
really
again, I'm thinking he probably did that in the span of 5 months.
Now, also,
it's the 90s.
and you don't know a level of pissed until you are bleeding from the hand.
I mean, look,
she was.
That's some anime shit, nigga. When they ball their fist up, you see that big crease of blood.
At that point, I'm like, you know what? No, we need to retire Arthur Fist, and we need to start doing Goldie Hawn Fist. Because Goldie Hawn had legit blood coming out of that damn fist.
I have to say, there was probably, I'm gonna guess.
You on a whole other level of mad.
I'm gonna guess there was like a 3-year period.
No, 7. It was.
It might have been more than.
No, it was 7. No, after they got married.
No, I'm talking about from the time before he got married to Matt.
Oh, okay, that promise.
I'm gonna guess there was at least a 2 to 3 years where he slowly started going towards Madeline and slowly started drafting up them papers.
He fucked her like 10 days later.
Oh, at least. So I have to imagine like that period of time, she's already melting down, and then when you see Helen later on, she literally becomes a stereotype that they did in the 90s, where it's like, oh, she's the cat lady and she eats.
Bro,
frosting.
you already saw, first of all, the first. No, first of all, Chris, you already saw the first indication. She had that one cat sitting next to her when she was talking about, hey, you don't know her like I do. I was like, hold on. The cat you already had one cat sitting there next to you. And she had that look like she hasn't been in the scene for a good while already because she was trying to go steady with the good doctor. And then when he kicked her to the curb and my man went off to live a freaking happily married life, 7 whole years later, she done gained weight. She looks terrible.
I mean, Helen was looking decent, when we see her and stuff. And then that years later, I was like,
she looked a little homely.
See, I say a homely only because of the clothing, because women will wear some homely clothing on fucking purpose until they put on something. So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. It was just the clothes.
I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not. You know
no,
why?
How about the fact that she looked? How about the fact that she looked like when the 7 years had passed?
Oh, 7 years was
like those 7 years were rough. I'm gonna keep it a stack. She looked like how everybody looked in 2020.
No, I would say
stuck in the house, don't go anywhere.
It was a stereotype of the 90s, though. Whenever they did that, like if the wife is getting all frumpy and gaining weight, they always did the whole like she's eating ice cream, she's getting fat and wearing.
But the fact that she had two cabinets filled with icing is just ridiculous.
I hate to be that person, Chris. I saw enough episode of Hoarders. That ain't a stereotype, nigga. That's a type.
I've seen a couple of episodes of Hoarders that made me that just made me like I don't want to watch the show anymore.
I'm sorry, where was the cat? Okay, so you were sleeping on your dead cat.
Yep.
I remember there was a dead
like
cat.
You know,
I remember there was a guy, he had rooms full of newspapers, and somebody's like, why are you saving newspapers? But here's the thing, there was a bad smell in there, and I immediately was like, it's either a dead rat or it's a dead animal. It's something in there. Come to find out, cat got killed, buried underneath all them fucking newspapers. I was like,
damn,
wow.
That's some darkness.
That's some Principal Skinner almost death right there, nigga.
I mean, newspapers just piled on. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Hey, Eris, one nigga that watched The Simpsons is gonna get what I just said. I'm glad with it. But yo, like here's the that's
rocket
like
out the window.
That was
I
great.
never
Sorry, that Home Alone trap
so
shit is hilarious.
bullshit. Like I took my head a little bit, and I was off to safety, and that shit lifted you that much bullshit. Anyway, whatever. But you know the thing that real quick,
go ahead,
real quick about when she was like all homely and all that. The part that got me, where you was like, hey, she looked that bad. Here's me, Chris. Her vagina smells like meow mix.
No, I ain't talking about I ain't talking about after Bruce left her. I'm talking about before when Bruce was still with her.
Before. Okay, here's the funny. Actually, let's do this.
D, meow mix that has fallen into the water bowl.
Oh, Eris knows that because he has a cat, so of course he knows. I don't know this. So
no, Chris, let's just be real. Now, think of dog food. All right, think of sweeter smelling dog. Think of dog food with a sweet smell, right? Now, I know you know what cat shit smells like. We all know what cat shit smells like. You know when it hits you. Now think of it being in front of a fan. All right? And let's get this last part out there. Let's get this last part out here. And I know all of you can taste this right now. Think of I didn't wash my ass, sweaty white woman. Hold on. Shout outs to BBWs, but it's important, girls.
No, shout outs to
she ain't washed.
No, shout outs to Goldie Hawn.
It's just sweat.
Shout outs to Goldie Hawn rocking that fat suit though.
Shout out to
Bell would never.
Yeah.
Shout out to shout out to Goldie Hawn because technically she's a PG girl because she grew up in motherfucking Tacoma Park. Tacoma Park back in the day was not Montgomery County. It didn't become Montgomery County till the 90s. So she's technically a PG girl. Wow, what's up, boo? How you doing?
They just redrew the lines like that?
Yeah, they did. I remember it was a thing when I was a kid.
Tacoma Park.
Yeah, it's like that's what it was. It was like this. Okay. So all of a sudden live here in Tacoma Park. We really don't like how all of you Negroes are like bringing down like things around here because Hyattsville, as accessible to the city that it is, a little bit too loud. So we want to make that a part of Montgomery County. Thank you.
And that's why. Plus, can we do something about this sound, this go-go you guys have?
Yes. Because even back then they was complaining about go-go. But look, but like I said, I had to shout that out. Goldie Hawn, she from the DMV.
Also,
of course, we always say that.
Madeline has to be the most annoying ass fucking wife ever.
But that being
but hold on.
I asked myself that question, guys. For me, it was hard. I'm just real quick. For me, it was hard. Goldie Hawn, I can kind of separate Goldie Hawn. I didn't like how she looked at this movie because this was the fucking eyes that threw me off. But whatever. It's Goldie Hawn. I know how Goldie Hawn looks. Meryl Streep is. Here's the problem I have about Meryl Streep. Younger, this era of Meryl Streep, sorry, you're just like a white woman that will call the cops on me.
Milfy.
Like, you know what I'm
white
saying?
woman.
Milfy, yeah.
Yeah, Milfy. I get it. I'm kind of not
Whereas-
attracted to that.
No,
I'm
no.
kind of
I
not
mean, yeah.
attracted.
I mean,
was
you're
having
no.
trouble
You're
the
the
whole
mi-
movie trying to get attracted to her.
No, you're the. I mean, you're the Milfy that. You're the Milfy that I don't want to touch, but I know. No, I know you'll call the cops on me. Meanwhile, Lisa Ann, as Milfy as she looks, I can walk next to her and she won't say, and she won't even bat an eye.
Exactly.
That's because Lisa Ann does P90X, sir.
Well, not just.
I'm sorry. I thought she does
Okay.
BLACK.
No.
DIC.
No. God damn it, D.
P90X.
No, D. You ruined it for me, Chris. Let's do this one more time. Say your line one more time.
P90X. That's the only reason why.
Is that a porno?
Could be.
Actually, it probably is. Don't do that.
Special
P90X to porn. Look, here's the Chris. Here's P90X to porn. Fucking wood.
No. I gotta pull the. Hold on. I gotta pull the Brad from Cinema Snob. I'm like, hold up. Oh, what?
Hey, you know what was also funny? I like how her
the speed of the typing
not even that. Madeline going to her little younger boy. I'm gonna say this right now. White boys are like harsh as fuck. Because if it was a black dude, he would have eased her up like, hey, you know what? I like you. It's just
look,
it ain't gonna work.
Be real. You know, people don't, I'm sorry though, man.
Got a nice ass,
just saying, you know.
This dude was a dick. Like they just look as weird because I'm next to you. I'm like, damn, dude. Like
now now, Chris. Now hold on. If that was today, assholes on the internet would be like, "Oh man, this dude is so fucking based."
I wouldn't have said that. I've been like, she's all right, man. You don't have to
actually
do that shit. Like
if that was the day, here's me. Nigga, shut up. That's your sugar mama.
Thank you.
It's the only reason why your lights is on.
I definitely want to mention this thing about the special effects. Okay. This is a quote from Wikipedia. That Death Becomes Her was technologically complex film to make, as we all clearly see here.
Yeah.
It represented a major advancement in the use of computer-generated effects under the pioneering direction of industrial light and magic.
Yep.
Now, for example, it was the first film where computer-generated skin texture was used. In the shot where Madeline resets her neck after her head is smashed with a shovel by Helen.
One of my favorite scenes. I love that.
Creating the sequences where Madeline's head is dislocated and facing the wrong direction involved a combination of blue screen technology, an animatronic model by Amalgamated Dynamics, and prosthetic makeup effects on Meryl Streep to create the look of a twisted neck.
Yeah,
wow.
That's first time they actually had to use all three combined.
And guess what movie this movie got guess what movie earned their special effects from this movie?
Oh, it's Jurassic Park.
God damn it, Chris! I wanted D to answer that.
I only know because I watched.
You said Industrial Light and Magic, nigga. I knew
the only reason why I know.
Come on, man. That's them and Stan Winston. I know who they are.
I only know is because these Corridor Crew 2 weeks ago did a YouTube video about this movie with the guy from Industrial Light and Magic, and he broke down the whole thing from Death Becomes Her and stuff, and how that influenced them and how they did Jurassic Park with that movie.
Yeah. And you also see how that same, I'm sorry, Chris, that same technology, you can see that they used that in Forrest Gump too. It's the same way they did in Forrest Gump. The only thing, it's kind of funny. The only funny thing about that whole thing about, you said it's prosthetic and all that, like, you said animatronic, right?
It was animatronic and prosthetic makeup.
That's cool. And the only thing that gets me about that scene, and this is just 2021 eyes looking at it. Wow, her face placement looks bad. It looks real bad.
Can I also add AD? Can I also add the number of mishaps that took place? For example, y'all know that scene when they were fighting each other with shovels?
Yeah.
So Streep accidentally cut Goldie Hawn's face, leaving her with like a faint scar.
I believe it.
And Streep admitted that she disliked working on a project that focused so heavily on special effects and vowed to never do another movie like that again.
Meryl Streep, right?
Yep. She said, "My first, my last, my only. I think it's tedious. Whatever concentration you can apply to that kind of comedy is just shredded." He says, "You stand there like a piece of machinery. They should get the machinery to do it for you." He says, "I love how it turned out, but it's not as fun to act like a lampshade. This is pretend this is Goldie right here. Oh, I'm sorry. Like she went off the mark by 5 centimeters. Now her head won't match her neck."
Wow.
It was like being at the dentist. I was like, "Ooh,
Hey,
okay."
Of all people, nigga, you knew Meryl Streep would say that shit. You were talking to. I'm serious. Like it's kind of funny when you see like I think Meryl didn't know that she was going to be where she is at this point in her career. Like she's fucking God. She's a goddess at this point. So it's just funny hearing that from her. Yeah. CGI.
I mean, if you think about it, you think back to Clash of the Titans back in the day. They had to kind of sort of do the same thing, except they had stop motion. So these guys had to pretend that they were fighting scorpions, but they were stop motion scorpions. So it's like, all right, guys, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. This is how you're gonna fight it, and you had to do that. You had to use your imagination.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure Meryl Streep is like, all right, Meryl, you have to use your imagination and swing a shovel, and it's like, fuck, how am I gonna do this? That's crazy.
Like I think it's not even so much that the physicality of it, but it's just like the fact it's so like it's like filming porn. And people are probably thinking to myself, well, no. I'm talking good professional porn. It's like that. Stop. Move the camera. Keep going for it. Stop.
That's why they have fluffers.
Nah. Hey, hold on. Hey, Mike, you're not as hard as you should be. Yeah, I know. Stop. I don't know. Think about your mom, dude. Do something. I don't know. All right? Fucking get it hard, all right? All right, go. Stop. Come back here, man. I'm sorry. I said something.
This is terrible.
I threw you off. That was my fault.
No, D. Hold up, no, D. See, he doesn't say that. He doesn't say I threw you off. Instead, it's double entendre. I'm sorry. I came on too strong.
Like, see, that's the smile I like, Mike. There you go, Mike. Hey, Jennifer, can you suck him off a little bit to get him back? Thank you. All right. We're going to start in 15. Hurry up. We're going to start we're losing light and film here. Also, hey, Eris, come here. I want you to make sure. How's the sound coming? Is it coming out good?
I'm like, the sound is fine.
Because I'm going to. No, Jennifer, keep going. What? Does it sound good?
The sound is fine, and her ass is majestic. Can we keep?
I didn't ask you about that.
Like,
You're a sound guy.
You're
a sound guy for a reason.
Guess what? The sound of her ass.
You're a sound guy for a reason.
It's like, guess what? The sound of her ass is majestic. Can we move this along?
Actually, you know what? Stop. How's the clapping sound? Is the clapping sounding good?
No, it's like, you see, I was going to do that shit Kevin Hart did. He was like, yeah, what he did with Get Hard, when he was like, yeah, this is you getting your boosh out.
All right. Mike, you ready? Jennifer, get it out your mouth. All right. Quit going because no, bend all the way over. No, I don't like the height on that. Hold on, stop. Get out. All right, ready? Action. See? You see how tedious all of that was? This is for 15 seconds of motion.
And you're supposed to main the rigidness of a baton that whole time. If you catch my drift.
Tell you what, did you?
We're not talking about the guy with the boom mic.
Speaking of which, did you peep Madeline with the sleepover bag when she went to visit her boo thing? I laughed my ass off because if you know anything about booty calls, that's a detail that some movies tend to not show. So it's like, oh, she had a sleepover bag. That's nice.
I don't think it was so much. Yeah.
Most movies don't do that. It's just like you just come there with your clothes and that's it. It's like, so no take home clothes. All right, whatever. She had a whole ass Gucci bag take home, and dude was like, yeah, they look at us weird. But also when she looked over at who was in there and she sees the fucking chick with her flat ass, and I'm like, okay.
But here's the thing. Now I know flat ass, yeah, true, flat ass. And again, 2021 eyes looking at it. Yeah. But also, here's the thing. there's youth in that booty cheek.
Yes,
There's color in the butt cheeks.
It's a little bit of a cup.
That's something that she doesn't have.
I mean,
oh my God, everything is up and tight.
I mean, listen. Let me listen. 6 good months of just straight squats can do her wonders.
Well, let's be real. Her ass was looking pretty good for her age. A black person wouldn't have gave a shit, but that white guy.
There was a line also that was
no. D. I'm sorry, Chris. No, it's not. It's not.
A racial thing.
Not even a racial thing. You don't even got to say a black. Like, you don't even have to say a black. You don't have to say a black guy would appreciate it. No, men of culture will appreciate it.
Cultured men.
Like, I love your tiger stripes, man. I love those tiger stripes.
There was actually a line that was said earlier in the movie when she was in the plastic surgery place, and her homegirl's like, "But I cannot tell you, Miss Method. Oh, get out of my face with your perfect young body and your boobs like rocks."
Plasma draining.
We said your boobs are like rocks. I'm like, rocks?
That's not a good thing.
And then Angie was like, they're unchanging, they're still, and they're firm. Oh, see how all of us lit up?
Still perky. Yes.
It was like this. That being said,
D. I'm sorry. Like that, all of our reactions, perfect. Mine. You have my attention.
No, I like it when I say. When I said that, Chris was like this. You, just your eyebrows.
It's like, and then I was slowly going for the glasses to just remove and say, go on.
It's so funny, Harris, because when I saw your eyebrows go up, all I saw was junk off of Adventure Time where they show Finn close up and his eyebrows are extra bushy for no reason, just so they can put emphasis on his eyebrows going up. That's what it looked like to me.
Dude, my thing is this. Isabella Rossellini playing the mysterious, the Illuminati. I'm just gonna say it's the fucking Illuminati.
That's the Illuminati, nigga. There ain't no way you can get around them.
All them
niggas went to Jeff Bezos' daughter's quinceañera. All right,
but she busted out the fucking potion. It's like Egyptian theme, so I'm like, so you just got it from the Egyptians. All right, it's very Illuminati.
You see how the black people just get data mined for all the good shit in the world.
All the melanin is inside this fucking youth potion.
Oh, it is the dead spirits of black people. Here's me. Every black person ever will see that just say, yeah, we knew it.
For Indiana Jones to pop up out of nowhere. This belongs in a museum.
Crushed nigger bones.
Why haven't we seen the Indiana Jones movie where he tackles racism? That has now happened.
I tackled the Nazis. That's as close as it
that
gets.
Is about as close as you're gonna get.
He tackled
the
Nazis.
king of all racists.
and also, he actually fought the aliens, the true racists of the human race.
And again, he did have a John Rhys Davis played a Indian guy. He did have an Indian sidekick. Indy.
The guy he was, yeah.
I think he is of that ethnicity partially.
So guys, there was also something else to this movie. I got to go back to Fat Suit Goldie Hawn for a hot second.
I love it.
I do too.
Like, number one, did you like how she watched? Did you like how she watched one of Meryl Streep's movies where she gets choked to death?
And the police are grabbing her. I laugh.
Here's the problem, ma'am. How long have you been sitting in that? How long have you been sitting in that place where you're getting a whole ass evicted?
Because the fuzzy slippers went from pink to fucking dusty as shit. That's how long.
I mean, straight dingy. Okay,
she was the worst type of evicted. See, when they evicted me, I should have seen that shit coming. But with her,
she purposely didn't do that.
She didn't show up to the court date.
Here's the even worse part. Here's the even worse part. Did you guys notice if you watch that scene where her door is getting knocked down? She had that metal pole, like holding it up like it was gonna do anything.
I mean, it technically does, but when you have the police kicking down your door, that shit don't mean nothing at that point, So.
Dude, first of all, they brought out little Hansel. Okay?
Oh yeah, they did. They brought out the fucking ma'am, I know you in there. The fact that he says, I know you in there, that means
He's
that
like, I know you're in there. What are
means
you doing?
That means a couple of times she stayed quiet and didn't turn shit on.
I mean,
Okay,
I can
Meryl
hear one
Streep
of
kind of lied, Eris.
what?
She was an AI, artificial intelligence.
Ooh.
Now,
But hold on, that was different.
That was very different.
That was Spielberg, and also Stanley Kubrick always wanted to make that movie. So she said the right word. Yes.
Like, in other words, she would never do a movie like Death
This.
Becomes Her,
Now,
like
let's
this
make that
particular
very-
movie.
Which
And
means
so far, what I'm saying, she was right. She ain't touched nothing.
which means movie files, which means for you comic book guys, she is not going to pop up in the DC and Marvel movies.
Now hold on, she was in Lemony Snicket's, but I forgot what she was Aunt Josephine in that, but I forgot what she did.
She was in makeup though. That's
I was gonna say she was.
Yeah.
Makeup is different, and she will still do a comic book movie.
There was no. She ain't gonna do a comic book movie.
Makeup, just makeup. You
But
mean
see-
to tell me you couldn't make her Madam Spider? Bitch, sit down and wear these glasses.
Oh, so probably
Hey.
put her in the Glenn Close thing, like in Guardians of the Galaxy, basically.
Hey, look.
Okay, that makes sense.
Look. Don't tempt fate. It could happen.
Yeah.
But let's just be really real, really. And yeah, she was right to her word, because everything else I know for a fact she didn't do. I mean, she didn't do CGI or nothing like that. But that being also said, Chris, that you say that like yeah, it could still happen. No, it can't. She's Hollywood elite in this Marvel movie.
Oh yeah,
Ew.
she's riding. She's
It's
riding
like-
with.
No, it's this.
No,
It's this.
you
It's
pick
this.
it.
Oh wow! So is this Wonder Woman?
You pick it up.
But see,
Spider-Man?
D.
Spider-Man. Oh yeah,
D.
yeah. Wow.
No, D.
Ew,
You pick it up
yes.
from its clean end.
Yeah, no. Wow.
See, I don't
wow.
know.
Yes.
See, but I don't know, D, because Glenn Close is Hollywood royalty too, to a degree.
No. See, I'm sorry. This is all respect to Glenn. That bitch ain't got a fucking shelf like I do.
But Glenn Close has one.
No, nigga. When you win multiple Academy Awards, bitch, we're not even in the same zip code.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Hey Chris, I know what you're trying to do, and it's cool, but be happy that Michelle Yeoh was in there.
No. What I'm saying is that it makes it seem as though Glenn Close is lesser, and I don't think she's lesser.
She is.
I don't think she's lesser, personally.
Yes, he is, and that's not a knock on Glenn Close either. She is, and that's not a knock on Glenn Close.
Sorry,
Because we talked about how beast Glenn Close was. Both of these women are elites in their own regard, but real talk, we're talking pound for pound, better actress, better filmography, better status in Hollywood. Real talk, Glenn, bye, take your handsome fine ass that way.
Sir, that's Kathleen
Meryl
Turner,
Streep.
not Glenn Close. What are you talking about, sir?
No, I told you already. That's a handsome woman.
That's Kathleen. I thought we established that was Kathleen Turner.
No, Kathleen Turner is also a handsome woman. She made that very clear. She made that very clear when she morphed into Chris Penn. Okay, so yeah.
Rush Hour 4. Kathleen Turner is Chris Penn's mom.
Hey D.
Yes.
I just caught that moment.
Yes.
I hate the both of you. I hate the both of you.
Just that look at he did like.
But listen, Meryl Streep.
But like I said, I love Glenn Close. I'll bang that handsome chick.
Listen,
Michelle Obama too. She handsome too. Yes, she is. Rack attack. Anyway,
guys,
go
listen.
ahead.
Meryl Streep going in on Homegirl trying to give her beauty advice. When she tells her, you stand there with your 22-year-old skin and your tits like rocks, and you have the nerve to laugh at me. Because she tried giving her all the advice in the world. She's like, don't you get it? Makeup doesn't work. I'm like, didn't you just have a collagen buff like 3 weeks ago? Why are you trying to do it again?
And then Eris, your favorite person in the world. We that nigga was like doing that wicked shit. I was like, yo, nigga, can I help you? Can I pick it out for you?
Here's the funny part. It's amazing that these two.
I knew that was going somewhere though.
Son,
Shout out to the movie. I knew that was going somewhere.
This is when this is when you knew that we're about to reach that turning point, because Meryl Streep at this point, by the way, it's in that 7-year period when Goldie Hawn's character is completely mentally broken. You know, she became a cat lady. She's stuck in the house. She gets
talk about
evicted. She gets
Madeline
thrown.
again.
She goes to a mental hospital and says, "I want to talk about Madeline again." When all the other patients in the mental hospital are freaking out because you want to talk about Madeline again, something tells me that you really struggle with letting it go.
Also,
and
I think she was making up shit because they were screaming.
And then on top of that, I love how the doctor officially was, yo, I hit the wall. You in my office right now. She tells her, "You've been in here this whole time. You are not 1 pound lighter, and, and you still talk about freaking Madeline Aston. Are you serious?"
Like,
Says,
lady,
"Look,
you pissed off the lady from Sesame Street.
Like, you have to completely." As soon as she said you have to completely, not destroy, but she said you have to get rid of it. You have to stop this. And she goes, "Holy shit, I had what most alcoholics call a moment of clarity. You are right. You are absolutely right."
Or as we like to
jump cut. Another 7 years, and your boy Bruce Willis. Now we see Bruce Willis as he was in 1992. My man was already balding, and I do believe that marriage has officially ran its course. No, sorry, that marriage ran its course. At this point,
pussy got old within the first 2 years.
No, listen, it was 7 years. 7 years had gone by, and then another 7 years. So in the span of 14 years, somewhere that marriage, I want to say that marriage probably got sour after year 5.
Here's the sick part.
I'm saying
here's the
I'm gonna say 5.
Here's the sick part.
Because when my man gets a Bloody Mary, when my man gets Bloody Marys and or his his cure for a hangover, and he goes, "Not enough vodka. Give me more vodka."
Two things. One, that speaks to the power of how aging was different then compared to now.
Yes.
Because if we're going 14 years, that means Helen, when we see her after she takes the potion, Madeline says she was 50 years old when she pops back up. So that means she was 36 when she was frumpy. 36 now ain't really shit, because there's some 36-year-olds that look really good for their age.
I'm sorry, 36 in the 80s. You might as well take your vagina to the pawn.
Yes. Now hold on. That moment where Meryl Streep's character is like, "Listen, I could pay you extra. Money is no object. Yada yada yada." There's some 36-year-olds that look like her in 92.
Yeah. You know, and the sick part is this: when you really look at pictures of Meryl Streep, and like I said, as much as I can't say I'm attracted to her, I think she's a gorgeous lady. You look at all her pictures, yeah, you were the prettiest girl in high school. There's no way of getting around that crap when you look at her, yeah. So to see her complain, it's like, I wear more makeup. You're fine.
I mean, she tried everything.
But you're right.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, but what Chris said earlier is true. Just beauty took on a different standard at that time. And women just it was a lot more rigid. It was like, no, you better not do that. You better not do this. Like, Eris, is it still like I know it's still bad in Japan. Is it still bad in Japan where the notion is if you hit 35, you're like useless if you're a woman and not married or something like that?
Yes, that is still a thing. But see,
that's what I'm saying. What society tells you and what's
from a societal standpoint, yes, that's a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
However, there's a lot of 30-plus-year-old Japanese women that are living their best life, doing what they do, and no, I don't mean being like the freaking skanks in Miami who just hoe it up and run after blue checks and all that, blue check mark niggas and all that shit, or getting flued out to freaking Dubai. I'm not talking about.
Well, that don't happen in Japan. Oh yeah, that happened in Japan. But look, shut the fuck up, nigga. You get beside
no. It happens in Japan. They're called porn stars. Oof. That aside, and then on top of that, there's a lot of red tape they got to go through. It's a little thing called their management. It's called studio. Because remember, when you're a Japanese woman porn star, you're owned by that studio basically, and you have routine. What is it? Yeah, you have routine breast filler appointments.
Well, I mean, it's like the BBL thing where it's like
it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. But there's this one chick that I follow. I've seen her transformation. She had a whole ass Frieza style transformation where she went from being the tiniest thing I've ever seen in my life to damn, where'd she get them ass and titties from? To damn, they got even bigger. To okay, now you're just playing.
Now that's just absurd.
Now you're just playing with your food now, aren't you?
It's like it gets to the point where God, I forgot the name of this damn rapper. I forgot his name. The motherfucker did that song with Cardi, but the motherfucker said something really toxic and really nasty. But all dudes have this built inside of them. Don't respect the bitch, and the bitch got her body done.
Yeah.
See, I'm not.
That's also kind of the another thing that plays in the Japanese society as well, where they'll fawn over the freaking anime, comically oversized tits girl in fiction. They don't want that shit in real life.
That is just weird to me.
They really don't. Except for the ones that love to go to their favorite porn stars signings, their freaking photograph and signings, because they like them, they're fans of them, but I don't think they would ever wife them up. You know what I mean?
See, here's the thing that kills me. That's just how different Americans is, because just real talk. As soon as I got an erection, I said I want Chung-Li to be real. No. I want her to be real.
I want her to be real.
It's like
you just think of you just have to envision the most athletic looking Chinese woman on planet Earth.
All you had to do was wait 20-something years.
I know, right? We had to wait till Street Fighter 5 for that cosplayer to come out.
You had to wait 20-something years and you're married. I'm sorry, but they're here.
Here they are.
But here's the thing. But that shows you the difference how society see it. Because in America, even like I said back then, it was rougher. It's a lot more easier, especially with Hollywood. Hollywood's loosened up on the idea that when you get older, you can't do certain roles. Now, that being said, yes, there's still slight discrimination. Let's just be real. When some women get to a certain age, even I do it. Bitch, you too old to be doing this. I.e., when I saw my girl. When I saw Queen Latifah on The Equalizer, Queen Latifah, get over here. Stop. You too old for this shit. Said who? So, like I said, that stereotype is getting bucked now, but 30 years in this case, 30 years ago, nah, that wasn't the thing, bro.
I still, it's still going on in Hollywood with certain people. I mean, hell, people that we came up with. Good example, Allison Hannigan.
Yep.
Bro, I think she gets hit with it worse because
she got hit with it as soon as all that teenage cuteness left her when she hit 30-something.
The problem, and her problem is unlike Christina Ricci, she can't get stuff that Christina can get because she'll try to go in for a role for something, and the studio will look at her and say, okay, she's too young to play like the milfy type of character. But then when she tries to play a character for a younger role, they'll look at her and say, no, she's too old for this younger character.
It went from she went from teenage darling to you're a little old.
It's like you're a little old. No. Here's the fucked up part. You're a little old. You're a little too young.
You're too mom. Maybe you should be a mom on a Disney Channel.
And she can't even be a mom. That's the other problem.
She can't be a mom.
She can't be a mom.
She can be a mom on a Disney Channel show. That's the most you're gonna get.
Now, you know what would have been hilarious? Instead of Marissa Tomei, what if they had gotten her to be Aunt May in the MCU? I know what you're thinking. That wouldn't work, Chris. I know you specifically.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's just Allison Hannigan. It's like.
But he is right. It is Anderson. Now, we say
she would only be in the movie for like what? 5 out of a 2 hour plus long movie. She's in it for what? 10 minutes?
Now, I will say something for somebody. Here's one person I will bring up, Tiffany Amber Thiessen, because when she got old, for whatever reason, her agent made sure she had a job. Even when she got to MILF status, they made sure she looked milfy all through that show on not Burn Notice. God, what's the name of that show? Suits. She was on. That was Suits? No, it wasn't Suits. White Collar. That's what it was. Matt Bomber show, the Matt Bomber show. Yeah, but she was she was thick. I was like, yo, and I thought to myself, if this was still on 90s rules, I would have never seen her after Fastlane.
Which is ironic
No,
because
you
like
wouldn't.
which
You
is
would not.
ironic.
That's how if it was still on the if Hollywood was still stuck on that way they used to be, yeah, you wouldn't see a lot of actresses the second they hit 40.
No,
I mean,
no, hold on.
I mean, you don't see a lot of them now.
No, wait,
but
D. Let me stop you there. Let me tell you. Let me stop you there. See, you would have saw her again. It would have been in the Saved by the Bell reboot. She would have been Kelly's mom.
Nigga.
Well, in the Saved by the Bell the reboot that's out now, her and Zach are married and they have a kid.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm saying.
And she plays the mom role, and she plays the mom of the PTA very well.
There you go.
Is she still looking good?
Yeah, she still looks good.
So and also a theme that started coming up in the 2000s was a lot of what a lot of CEOs was around there like, wait. So you mean to tell me that men and teenage boys and older teenage boys into their 20s, they want to sleep with older women? That's a thing.
Yeah, like fucking old girl. What's it? Coolidge from fucking the American Pie movies and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but for real,
you're talking about
I know what you're talking about.
Stifler's mom and God.
But that's the thing. They really didn't think that was a thing like that though.
But I mean, let's be real. It dates back to like the Graduate with fucking Dustin Hoffman.
I'm about to say it does go back that far, but
it goes back that far, but it got popularized by American Pie.
Well, yeah, it's what Kevin Smith says. It re-energized.
No. Actually, you know what? No, because all through the 80s, you had some, Tracy's mom got it going on type bullshit. Stacey's mom got it going on.
90s had died down a little bit, and then it's like
because
Pie, it just
right at 1999. That's when it came back with a vengeance.
Well, Chris, that's very simple. Because in the 90s, there was a lot of pedophile shit going on.
Oh, which ironic enough, that got brought up in a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode when fucking Pam Grier fucked them Will.
Yeah, that happened.
Like I said, this.
Which ironic
going on in the 90s.
Before we get back to the movie, funniest scene ever because I like how Uncle Phil went from Will, but then he was like, "Damn, like how was that?" And then it's like, "Hey, Phil, what the fuck?"
Phil,
he just had that. He had that look like, seriously,
Damn,
like for real, like that,
huh? Wait for the daughter and the mom? Goddamn. Yeah, I think it was.
Hold on. Hold up. Let me see the mom real quick. Turn around. Give me a spin. You know what, Will? You got off light. You are getting Will. You are getting off light.
Yeah, because it was Elise Neal and Pam Grier was her mom, and he was supposed to go. He was going back to the hotel room to see her, and she had on a robe. And I'm like, "Yep, I already know where this is going." She had on a robe and told him to sit down, and Will just
all of that aged as well as goat milk. That's great.
But I just find it funny that like when both of them take the potion, right, and they're both, like I said, Dr. Menville's already at his, like he's done. He's fucking done.
And I think what really does it is that he falls into the trap like most men in that position fall in that trap of why did I break up with my ex? Why did I
leave her again? No, D, it's even worse. When he finally hits that again that thing that most alcoholics call a moment of clarity, you're both crazy. I can't believe that.
I loved it when he figured that out.
I can't believe that for the last 14 years of my life, I've been sitting here drinking myself stupid every night. And it finally took this moment.
You've hit hard times. You hit hard times when your drink of choice is Bloody Mary. I'm sorry. That's. I don't understand the concept of Bloody Mary.
It's a wake up juice.
It's wake up juice.
It's wake up juice, but the fact that the vodka isn't even good enough. When the vodka's not strong enough, you need more of it.
Because technically, Bloody Mary, you don't really need much.
But before we go further into the movie. I do want to mention my man who literally David Copperfield his way into that scene when Meryl Streep offered the petition to to give her more makeup and more collagen, injections and
Sitting
stuff.
like this.
My man, no, see, he was sitting like this, but then he was doing this shit.
Yeah, he went from this to
he was doing this, ladies. And then hold on, and then he did probably the best line of dismissing somebody ever, and this needs to be a thing. Anna, don't talk. Just go away. It's like, disappear. Don't talk.
You're gone.
Just go away.
Just go.
Like, leave us alone. He says, I don't want to look at you anymore. Thank you.
Be gone. Couldn't do that shit now. Get you. Excuse me.
I mean, my man tried to give, like, he was offering,
trying to use your male power.
He says we are restricted by the laws of nature.
I mean, as a guy, he literally has to sit there and feed. I don't know. It's weird. Guys aging, especially when we talk about in Hollywood, they're like darlings. I remember Jack Nicholson was like the first dude. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, I want to fuck Jack Nicholson."
Nope. His name was Charleston Heston. You know how many white women named Belinda wanted to bang the living crap out of him?
Really?
Pat Boone too, nigga.
I mean, I would say Clint Eastwood I can see. Clint Eastwood, I know that.
But bring it all the way back. Stop. You're thinking like a dude.
I know.
This is what I heard from women. Women like older men because they look distinguished. And the way they always did it in Hollywood is that older men, the older you look, the wiser, the more regal, the more tough, the more rigid, manly.
I know that, D. But Charlton Heston doesn't strike me as manly versus Clint Eastwood.
Hey, Chris, guess what? Burt Reynolds' mustache makes my dick soft, but guess what? He's everywhere. So
no. Difference. No, what I'm saying is, D. Burt Reynolds, Clint Eastwood, they come off very manly to me. Not so much Charlton Heston. I'm sorry. He's Moses to me. I'm sorry.
All right, so let me get this right. Charlton Heston was Moses. He was a cowboy in several fucking movies.
So was the dude.
He was one dude that said, "You can fry this gun from my cold dead hands." And the word "manly" doesn't register once in there. You know what? That's what happens when you watch too much Fist of the North Star. Your whole perception of manhood is warped in it. Nigga.
Put it this way. Burt Reynolds look like he'll punch Charlton Heston in the fucking face, and Charlton
Heston look like he gets punched in the face to wake up. What are you talking about? That's a nigga that go.
No, it was just funny to me when we look at men.
Chris. My God, it's a new day.
But it's just funny when you look at men. It's
truly,
like,
you're the king of.
It's like I feel men go through it, but they don't go through it as bad as women do when it comes to aging. Like Michael Douglas was thought of as sexy until he hit like, oh shit, he old as fuck. Not anymore.
No. Let's bring up somebody who kept up sexism up into his late stage. Warren Beatty. That nigga was all the way 70. He's so handsome. Nigga can't feel.
Wasn't he like 70 when Bulworth
came out? Last time he bust a nut. What is this?
Eric says the face palm. Like, what the fuck did I get myself?
Like, yo, I don't
know. It's a combination. It's a combination of what you two were talking about and a line that I remembered from Bruce Willis in this movie when this girl comes to to thank him. She's like, I never got to thank. It's like I never got to thank you for what you did for my mom, like for my aunt Esther. Oh my God, it was amazing. You even brought out her cheekbones. Yeah, it's what I do. It's just terrible that we had to bury her. Can I ask you a question? What's your secret?
This is like telling Eris. How did he get that angle with a camera? What you're going to get is an answer that you're not going to accept.
Can I ask you a question? What's your secret? Spray paint.
Excuse me. I love that.
You can't use regular makeup on dead skin.
Put a lot of makeup because it's going to absorb through the skin.
Is it so? Like the pores are too dry, and they get a little. Use a palette and just grind that stuff in. So one day I was at the hardware store and I'm thinking, oh, why can I do this on a mannequin? It's got its own chemical adhesive. It comes off in a variety, and she was so disgusted.
But I'm like, ma'am, you asked the guy. But my thing is this:
you asked for my secret.
But you asked how a guy does his fucking job preparing a dead body.
as the nigga that's sitting right beside him, here's me. Nah, go ahead. I want to hear how you do this. Like I was when he said you can't. You like when he said put on a mannequin. I was like bet. So how would it come? Like I was listening.
It reminded me of Devin Sawa and them in Final Destination when they went to go visit Tony Todd in the morgue, and he's like basically disemboweling the body and stuff, and putting chemicals in it, and they're all looking gross. I'm like, you're in his domain. The fuck did you think was? What do you think happens to bodies? They gotta fucking prepare it. They can't just leave.
It's on the same level of a person that said it's on the same level of a girl that says, I love sex workers. I'm going to go with a sex worker. Wait a minute, why are you sucking his dick for that much? Oh my God. What would you have self-control? Why are you doing so much? No, you didn't wear a condom last time. I don't think you should do
It's like how much you charging to suck dick?
That's what you like. It's on
get
that
what
same
you pay
level.
for it, man.
It's on the same level of a person that signs up for Greenpeace and realize I'm never gonna go on the boat in the middle of the ocean. I'm just gonna be on this corner sign. That's what Six just.
No, but
like, it's sort of like,
but like Sue said, like Menville is so fed up, and even after they're fighting, he's like, both of you bitches are crazy. I'm out. And the thing is, here's what I love. I love how he peeped the fact before he took that drink. He probably put some shit in here. You know what? I quit drinking.
You know what? He just do that. I was like, no. The thing that gets me now, if I could say something, I could say something. When Meryl fell down the stairs, right? I mean, it was good because it just kept going and going. And no, it ain't. That's fucking marble. That's cringy, nigga. When you hit that, you're dead.
So you're telling me? So what you just said is you just showed your hand. If you had to kick Angie down the stairs, it'd be carpeted floor.
No. The way I kill her, look. The way I kill her, everybody. Eris.
So is it the Patrice O'Neal put a pillow in here?
You do realize my wife sees my shit, nigga. You just gonna act. You just want me to show. Come on, my wife plays spades, nigga. I can't do that.
Is it gonna be?
She know I got the little joker. She already know how to beat me.
Or is it gonna be like the sneak attack with the vase where they hit him? And I'm like, that wasn't much of a sneak attack, guys.
That wasn't a sneak attack. That was a get him.
So I got okay. You know how we were all just talking about how 30, this is what 33, like 36 looked like at that point for Helen, right?
Yeah. Let me guess. She was like 48.
Very close. When she reveals herself, for her new book, and she shows up in that red dress and everything, and everybody's like, I can't believe how young she looks. Like, how old is she? Like, how old is she? Honestly,
Madeline said 50.
50.
Yeah,
50. I loved it. That tone and all that. Again, like I said, I would have banged Meryl Streep, but when she said 50, and when she had that look on her face, trying to go in the back real quick. Get some of that out.
Little quickie.
Get some of that out, man.
I understand you got a little crick in your neck. Let me help you out with that real quick.
Now, Harris, all you did was excite me. All you did was jump me to another moment and gave me erection. Do. Open the goddamn door, bitch.
Hold up, so is Meryl I'm gonna just pull my my drawers off to the side, or you think she just takes it off?
I got to be real with you, like, because every woman has a wild side. It may be corny as hell, or it may be Jesus woman, children in the room. It's always different. So I have a feeling she's no, this is a janitor's closet. What's wrong with you, Derek? So I don't know.
Yeah, the part with when she had said
dignity.
When she said that Helen was 50, right? And they're like, oh my God, what's her secret? Here's me. Stress-free living.
Water.
An occasional trip to the gym once a week.
Kegels. That's it.
Lots.
Just Kegels.
Lots and
just Kegels.
No.
I'm gonna need you.
D. Not a push-up, not a run around a block.
No. D.
Just Kegels.
D. Lots and lots of squats.
Stop right there. It just reminds me. Remember the early '90s around this time, where it was that the thigh master shit where you did like this.
Yes.
Meryl Streep and them look like the type of chicks that would just do that while watching soaps.
Goldie Hawn looks like she was a Buns of Steel member. I'm not just a member. Like I'm just not advertising it. I'm a member. You know, Goldie, real talk. You didn't see a lot of it in this movie. Goldie's full of energy. That's the reason why we all three of us want to bang her. But so it's like she looked like she would have did that shit, man. Buns of Steel, Jazzercise. What was the other one that was out at that time, man? I don't know. Whatever.
No, to tell you the truth, though,
Jerry Lewis, was it Jerry?
Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda.
No, not Jerry. No, the Jerry. The fucking Sweating to the Oldies.
Oh, your boy. I'm gonna say Richard Pryor. Not Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman.
Richard Simmons.
Sherman.
Richard Simmons.
Yeah,
Richard Simmons.
Simmons. There we go. I was gonna say Ben Simmons.
Everybody go, guys!
Everybody, we're gonna dance together.
I do find it. God, you know, it's funny because when everyone freaks out about her being 50 and looking the way that she looks, and I'm like, you know, that's funny because that's literally today.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women who look exactly like this at age 50.
Angela Bassett being one of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait. No, I made no.
Yeah.
Put
Hold
some
on.
respect on.
Hold
that
on.
beauty.
I made a mistake. That's not today. Looking that good at 50 was 10 years ago.
Yes.
Now we have women that look like this at age 70.
Yeah, Angela Bassett, Tina Turner. To a degree.
They're in their
Hate
60s.
to say it. Meryl Streep.
Yeah. hey, I brought up Devil Wears Prada. That came out 10 years ago.
Hold on, stop. Goldie Hawn.
No, hold on. Got another one. We got another one. Then let's.
Ooh, that's your boo, man. That's your boo.
Diane Lane, sir. That's the one.
Got another one. Got another one for you. And let's just keep it real. You know,
let's
keep it real. Let's keep
it
a stack. Remove the goth makeup. Elvira.
Yes. Ain't
she just turned 70.
70, right? Yeah, she did. Yeah.
She looks good. She still looks good.
I gotta see more pictures.
Not a gray hair in sight at 70.
Oh, she got gray hairs.
She got gray hairs.
Hold on, Eric's like, it's cool though. Trust me, it's cool.
My grandfather occasionally stood.
It's more than cool. And then somebody trying to be that person. She's a lesbian. Here's me.
Okay.
Still busting it on them titties, man.
That's
happening. That is happening.
No, 100%.
That is happening.
100%. Absolutely. Yes, that is happening. That is definitely the way it goes down. Okay.
Actually, when I heard that, all I heard with Eric's like, Vira, you're just gonna make me come quicker.
That's what makes it even more fun. It's like Vira's like, I'm a lesbian now. I'm like, we know.
Do such a thing.
I'm terrible because I do believe in a past life. In reality number 48, I was Vince McMahon.
You was Vince McMahon of the Roman Coliseum. No, hold on, you're black. Of whatever African country at the time. You had a straight up Eris. You're laughing. King Mensa, you was his nigga. You was the Don King of Ghana, nigga.
I was just Vince McMahon.
Today, a white person all the way from Rome.
Like it took nothing. Like it took very little to make me go along with something.
We got a gorilla. We have a gorilla. He's gonna be wrestling. He's gonna be wrestling a centurion. A real centurion. Yeah. They ain't wait a minute. I thought the centurions are white. This is a black nigga and a motherfucker. Hey nigga, shut up.
I just find it funny.
Kids, man. Shut up.
We got we got this woman. She I think she wrestles. I mean, she wants to be, we could probably give her a spot as a manager. Oh, let me see her.
There's China.
No.
China.
No. I'm not even talking. No, D. See, what I was going to say was, let me see her. What size are your tits? They're a D. Make them bigger. Make them bigger, and you got the job.
I mean,
you'll be a man. No, hold on. You'll be a man. You'll be a manager slash story time wife to Derek Merrow.
What? Derek Merrow?
Like I said, this is reality number 45. Not Mark Merrow.
No,
not Mark Merrow. Dangerous Derek Merrow.
Daring.
Daring.
No, better yet, Eris. Why is your regular haircut that you have now, but it's swayed back, and it's just like one single white line in the middle, just a single white line. You look like a skunk, but that's how you rock it. Hey, that's you.
I was
You're a billionaire.
I was rocking the honey badger look.
I just find it funny that they do all this and they fucking kidnap Doctor to go to the Illuminati, and she's overselling them shits like a fucking used car salesman and stuff. And he's like, "Come on, drink it, drink it." And he's like, "No, this is wrong.
Drink it.
Oh, who am I going to talk to? I want to be lonely."
Oh, you
this
mean
is not
like,
right?
No, you mean you say the Illuminati, basically the set of Eyes Wide Shut.
Basically, I mean, it's like, yo, she is overselling this potion,
it's
and
like,
it's like
every time you went to that place, it was almost like Mass Effect was playing in the background. Love me.
I just remember something else. Y'all remember when your boy, young dude, ain't
Mass
shit?
Effect.
Like when young dude ain't shit tells Madeline, he's like, I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling it. When he says, "Go find someone your own age," Madeline, did you like how on cue that thunderstorm came and it just completely shit on her?
I mean, like,
it's not as worse as "You're alive." That was just corny.
I mean,
Rob,
but like,
you didn't have to do that effect, but you did it anyway.
I just like how he brings up all these solid points, like, "Don't be alone. This is not right," and it kind of speaks to the highlight what I said earlier at the start of it. Is the fact that this immortality isn't as glamorous as we've seen portrayed in other movies and TV shows. Like this immortal life is like fucked up.
The only thing that was missing from that was "Who Wants to Live Forever." Who wants to live forever?
Forever young. I
wanna be forever young.
Also, it's kind of fucked up too how like he patches them up, kind of like how I do Gunpla, where it's like, "We put some primer on, we want to get this skin color." I was like, this is so fucked up and hilarious. As somebody that actually paints.
Dude, hold on. Hey Chris, do you know how many containers of weathering kits he went through?
Nigga, this motherfucker grabbed this shit. It was like, all right, some little consistency. All right, got some primer.
Hey, Chris, I got you. Stick your ass out a little bit more.
Exactly. Like,
come on, Hal, get over here. Hurry this up. I ain't got that much. You're gonna have to go to the Home Depot. Shit.
And that's what fucked it up for Helen.
No. Give me the other one.
And that's what fucked it up for Helen and Madeline, because after he does it and he's like, "Oh man, he did good," it was like, "Hold up, we're gonna have to do maintenance, because what happens if it rains?"
What happened? It was like, "Oh my gosh, what will happen if we get broke again?"
He's gonna, and that's when they get the idea of making him immortal so he can do it. And they try to get old girl to kind of like push him, and he was like, "No, this is a bad idea. I'm not gonna fucking do it." And I like how he pulls some fucking James Bond. I'm gonna throw a knife at that switch and get the fuck up out of Dodge.
And I said to myself, "Movie. This is a movie, D. Just let it go. Don't even get mad. Don't even get mad how that went directly here. Just go with it, D. Keep walking."
Actually, part of me
keep walking. There's 10 more minutes left of this movie. Just keep walking.
Part of me wishes the knife went like through her hand and some goofy cartoonish shit, and then hit the
you know what? I'm willing to bet there was something like that. And Rob, when they got to there shooting it, no, this is stupid. No.
No. But I like they go through this whole thing of chasing him around, and she's like, "No, he's old. He can't get far." And I'm like,
okay. What does that mean?
Okay.
He's in his mid-50s. He can run.
He can sprint pretty good. It didn't look like he got out of breath. He picked a good day to quit drinking too.
Real talk. My man was pretty spry for someone who's old.
Also,
20-year-olds can't catch a 50-year-old. Come on, dog.
Also, movie, as funny as it was, I know how he really died. So it's like, why is he even here? It's like, we know some of you were trying to make an appearance. Looking at the one of you, and you just see Elvis right there. Oh, I was walking around. And when he said all that, I was like, "This, you died shitting yourself. You shouldn't be alive."
I mean, it's just the fact that he goes to this party, right? And then, he ends up on the roof, and he's hanging by the fucking grate and stuff.
Oh my God. This whole scene is the reason why I'm not scared of heights, but I am. And it's because of this scene, actually. I'm not even joking.
So
this scene and the Adventures of Babysitting. Those two movies are why I have Yes, those are the reasons why I have a like.
AD, are you the black guy that gets stuck outside to the end credits? Help!
Shut the fuck up. That is a nightmare that I had when I was
nightmare
like
fuel. I ain't gonna lie.
I was like 5 and I had that nightmare. That's not funny.
My man stuck out there till Monday morning.
Hey yo, Chris. I don't say this normally on air. Thank you for that. You saw that movie too. I'm gonna hit the Tracy Morgan. You reached out. The heart. I'm gonna give you directions, man. Give me the map, Scott. Give me the map, Scott.
Give me the map, Harris. Give me the map, Harris.
Well, you know what I say to that? Screw natural law.
It's like normal rate like a motherfucker.
I still think that's the funniest thing in the world.
Harris
You
saying
pull
that
out
New
your
Year's
Union card. Pumpkin Escobar.
Wait, what did I do, Chris?
I remember New Year's Day, we're chilling at their place, chilling with D. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And we were joking around, and Aaron's like, man, normal rate like a motherfucker. And he was like, don't fucking laugh, because everybody was asleep in the house.
Boy, it was so funny. Yeah, I forgot about that year. That was the year
That was 2011.
2011.
Yeah, Donnie was
Yeah, that was right after Donnie was born too. That was fucking.
Yeah, that was not too long. Yeah. And I remember that because of one main reason, because that was a year I got fucking tore up. I was drinking like 5 o'clock, but it was this cheap ass vodka. It was bottom Volokov or whatever the hell it was called. Oh my god, that shit.
D got us a message on the fucking Facebook Messenger like, yeah, I'm drinking tonight, guys. Have fun. I'm like, Velikov. Wow, D about ready to fucking go ham tonight.
Oh man, we was having fun playing video games till about 10 o'clock when I threw up and I went to sleep, and all of a sudden outside. Fuck.
Nah, but my man fell down, and I like how they was like, hey, if you take the potion, you fall down and just break. And I'm like, that doesn't do you guys any favor if he falls down and breaks. Like, huh?
Also, homegirl trying to give him the potion. I remember she gives it to Meryl Streep. She says, go ahead. Don't try to flatter me. Guess my age. She's like, I'm 38. She feels insulted. I'm sorry. 28, 23, 22. I am 71 years old.
I don't know why
sticking out them B cups. I am sick.
Like, man, you can stick out them B cups, but they ain't doing me any good. Sorry.
Okay, hey, listen. Hold on, wait, guys. Listen, the B cups might not have been doing nothing for none of y'all, but that baby thigh was talking.
What's the baby thighs? Yes.
I was making fun of them. I was watching every second when they get that side jump going. I was like, "Hey, baby, I see. It's a little bit of me. It's a little bit of me." Here's look.
Here's the thing. Women of that body type, and that's the reason why Aaliyah, when she was in that, the fucking Queen of the Dam, that outfit looked good on her for that body type. It just works. For some reason, it just works for that body type. All
right, since we're saying that, Eric, Chris, cool. Right. I don't body shame nobody. Fat girl, stop dressing up like her. I swear to God, stop dressing up like her. This is coming from a nigga that like girls, big girls. Stop it. Go ahead. I'm done. I spoke for. I speak. I'm the Lorax, nigga. Go ahead.
Points were made.
D. Listen, you see this? You see the Skippy Bites cup? I'm just gonna take that very thought that you just had, that you so eloquently expressed. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put it in here. I'm just gonna close it up. We're just gonna place it over here, and we're gonna act like we didn't have this discussion.
It's the equivalent.
You made a point. Don't get me wrong.
What were we talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, fellas. Death becomes her.
These point is the equivalent of me, as good a shape as I am, going inside of a fucking bodybuilding contest, knowing full and well my black ass did not need to be in no goddamn bodybuilding contest.
Can you imagine Chris not even done with the first round of stuff, already gassing because he's gassed out flexing.
Okay, I don't want to I don't want to make this comparison, but I'm gonna make it. The potion that that's taken in this movie gives you the modern day equivalent of the homunculus from Brotherhood.
Yeah.
You kill them enough times, they become useless. Not just useless. You kill them enough times, you expose the Philosopher's Stone that they came from, and then they're done.
I ain't gonna lie, I did laugh at when she took it earlier in the movie, how her ass goes from looking all frumpy to like perky, and her boobs go to perky and shit. The hair color changed, and all the fucking old people shit on her hands just goes away. I'm like,
no, Eric, Chris, it's called white woman syndrome. That's what that's called.
The crow's feet are gone.
I'm mean to white women, and I don't mean to be that way. It's just black girls are so much better than y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry, man.
Melanin.
Cecily Tyson was knocking on 100, and just real talk, her before Betty White. In Dee's opinion, I just
quick question. Since we're all old people,
ew,
who you got? Ruby Dee or Cecily Tyson?
Yeah, neither. I don't like Ruby Dee. And no to Cecily Tyson either, because she ain't the first pick. She just survived longer than everybody else.
I'm talking about young Ruby Dee and young Cecily Tyson.
Oh, young Ruby can get it. She's a cute little butterball.
Okay, cool. Just want to know.
One of the best lines in the movie. Your girl Isabella come over there. Meryl Streep had that knife in her hand. Ah, what the hell are you doing?
Dips the knife.
No, I'm sorry. That reaction was so real. Just what the hell are you doing?
No, God. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Watching this movie as an adult, I got so many more questions. All right, one of my questions is about the potion. Mm-hmm. So after she agrees to give her the potion, she then tells her, Isabella, she tells her, you can live out your career for the next 10 years.
And then you got to disappear.
And then you got to disappear from the public, like from the public view. I mean, retire quietly, stage a phony death, do whatever. I'm like, hold up. I get eternal youth, but my career can only go for 10 years.
Well, I mean, it's the Highlander effect. Think about it. You remember Duncan had to change so many careers over the fucking years because people were like, hold up, you had a girlfriend, but now she's old. That's your daughter. It's like, it's weird.
Chris, can we please not add in the shittier sequels to a great movie?
No. What I'm saying is
I don't want to bring in those logics.
What I'm saying is the idea. I get it because it's like people will start asking questions.
Yeah, people will be.
I think the public eye is different also because in this sense, your skin is so radiant, so beautiful. What is your secret? They're going to be dogging you for this. Hollywood too, nigga.
You can't say a surgeon because a surgeon is going to look at you like that's a lie.
You still having the same look, the same all that. Look, Angelina Jolie's lips got a little bit more chunkier, and Hollywood's like, is she getting fat? Imagine if you be perfect for 10 years.
Yeah.
The feds are going to start sniffing. It's all DC. That's all.
Because I mean, you're going to say, "Oh,
I'm sorry." TMZ is going to eventually start sniffing.
I mean, because here's the thing. You're going to say, hey, this doctor over here did this to me. And the doctor be like, I didn't do that shit. The fuck you talking about? Like,
dude, again, I'm sorry. You're given this potion. You're just looking at what a taste of it did to your hand. And then you look back at her and you go, bottoms up. And then you just drink the whole thing. And like certain, hold on. And then like certain conventions, now a warning. Now you give me a warning after I drink it?
I mean, but it's like
now you announce COVID vaccinations after I just bought a ticket and I'm not even vaccinated.
But it's funny, like, okay, she goes to the extreme of fake your death, which I'm like, okay. But like retire. Okay, you retire, but at some point, a lot of old actors and actresses, they pop up at award shows. So she retires.
D's gonna. I hate doing this because usually you guys do this to me. Chris, there's 2 minutes left in this review. What's your point?
Well, the point is, in a movie of conveniences, I did laugh at Dr. Menville landing inside the same pool from the place that he escaped from.
I still feel like he should have died, but
I thought he. You know what? I think there was. Part of me feels, even though I know there's no alternate ending, I felt that they probably did have a storyboard scene of him actually like splat dead. And it was like, nah, let's not do that. This is, and I like how the ending is literally Madeline and Helen laughing at the guy at his funeral, saying, "Yeah, he lived a good life," and it looks like a stock photo of. Like he's got stock photo like he came from skiing or something like that because he had like on a winter gear on.
It
and stuff.
looked it looked like he was like a Dalai Lama to me or some shit like that.
I just like how they were in the back laughing and stuff.
And in the real talk, I don't have no ex-girlfriends, or at least for night, at least ain't no forever. No, I'm be with her forever. I have no ex-wife, but I can imagine them being in the back of my funeral. I can totally imagine that shit. Imagine somebody
Aaron's looking
don't
back like,
like.
who the fuck is laughing?
Think about it. You had somebody you don't like's funeral. No, fuck all that. It don't even have to be don't like. Think of all your friends and think of the funeral you least want to go to. You're still going to be.
I mean, I got one person. I'll say this, full disclosure. There's one person that we graduated from high school with that if they say he died, I would be like the dude from Top Gear, be like, oh no. Anyways.
That's terrible. That guy.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. That guy you didn't say who that person was.
No, Chris. If
I get it.
Hold on. No, Chris. If it's who I think you're talking about, yeah.
I can say it full.
He's not wrong.
I can say it full on because I had that moment too. Because apparently a dude in my class he was murdered. He was murdered outside of a go-go club. It was really sad. Real talk, really sad. I did not know this
go-go club. Was it the go-go club off of
the Icebox? Icebox.
Okay.
It was at the Icebox. God.
That's old. That's old. Yeah, we're old, man.
So if I say Taj Mahal, niggas go woo.
Icebox.
Icebox is old. But no, that being said, apparently his locker is right next to mine. So I see all this rest in peace shit, and I'm like this. Okay. Oh my God, he died. Did you know him, Dwayne? No.
Nah.
I mean, how did you not know him? Everybody knew who he was. I don't know this man. How do you think I felt?
D.
It was like the whole school had a funeral for a week, and I'm just.
No, D. See, you messed up. You messed up because you want to know the moment that question was asked to you, you should have just pulled the Spanish guy from from South Park. Okay.
Actually, oh my God, Dwayne, did you hear blah 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 died? What's a blah blah blah? That's kind of what I did.
But I got now I got another question for you, gentlemen. Did you like how Goldie tells Ernest that you're really gonna go out Monday morning and try to get a divorce from Madeline Ashton? A divorce in California. That's exactly what she wants you to do. Bro, you do not have the talent to be in poverty. You do not.
I love that line because that line was a brutal one, but it was like
super.
You don't have the talent for when somebody tells you. See, that's something I would tell Eris. I would tell that to Eris. Eris, I'm from the hood. You don't have the talent for this. Look, what you mean, Eris? You'll kill yourself in a week. So, in other words, nigga, we need to find you a job.
You know what? That kind of goes into when people like.
It's like you just no, you ain't built for this, motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like in your heart that you're not built for something, right? But there are other things that you can do, and people sit there and still think you ain't built for it and stuff. And I think that's the thing. It's like, hey, dude, you're not a killer. Like that's why she's the one planning this murder. You're not a killer, man.
Exactly.
You're really not. It's like, come on.
Exactly. And then what like what really got me was when she fell down the stairs. My nigga was relieved. By the way, Meryl. Okay, that was kind of cute. You had all black on. Looked like you was trying to do something. Go to somebody's house. But anyway,
that cat suit.
No.
Yeah.
No. Also, the plan that she comes up with of murdering her,
dude, that's bro. Batman prep time.
Shit not even Batman prep time. Honestly, this was on some fucking Detective Conan shit,
nigga.
I mean, if you really look at the steps,
you need to lace a glass with Narcanol.
Not the drink, the glass.
Just the glass. No matter what she touched, the narcanol would be on it. She just took one sip of the drink, smack.
And
And
I
then,
like how
hold on. And then after that, you and I work together. First, we finish dinner. Second, we're gonna take her all the way up to the top of Mulholland Drive and throw her body off of the cliff.
My morbid ass wife loves that part. First, we have dinner.
Mulholland Drive. I have been on there one time since I was when I was
Never
in
been to
Cali.
Mulholland Drive. I want to.
It looks like a spot where you can dump some bodies off at. Let me tell you.
Nigga, it's LA. Yeah.
Here's the part that gets me. How about the fact that they just literally took all of the open bottles, like just bottles galore are inside. And hold on, make it even better. They said, "Oh, we're just gonna make it look like she had just a little too much to drink." So you start dumping the alcohol all over the hood of the car, and then you dump it in the passenger seat where there's like 20 extra bottles. Yeah, because that doesn't look obvious setup.
Obvious setup is obvious.
But that being said, Eris, I kind of liked it because when you saw the overhead shot of all that liquor, for whatever reason, it was so busy and all this light that was coming out of it. It was actually a good ass shot. I love it.
Oh, it was a great shot.
It was because not only did you, like I said, not only you see the how many there were, but it was lit perfectly because you just see the water literally drain out of all the water or alcohol, drain out all these jugs going into the to the seat.
Also, the cherry on top. The cherry on top of the whole thing was when they took her hand and they put one bottle in her hand over the steering wheel. That was
the
whole
way it's played out, and just the fact that even after all that, like I said, as we said earlier, it goes into that fight. And then
wait, I'm sorry, Chris, real quick. When the car careens off of Mulholland Drive, I like how it immediately burst into flames.
This is the Black Dynamite thing.
No, this is what happened. It goes over, and as soon as it got to this arc
touching the first part,
and you saw that was all in the back of that jump too. I'm like, oh, I was looking closely too here. So I'm like this. Was this a fuck up? Was it still the 90s? Was it still the 90s where you can see the dynamite going off way too early? Yeah. I forgot. It's a Zemeckis movie. It looks good.
Then she's got nerve to say, by the time they get through to the autopsy, the narcanol will have completely dissolved.
I like how my man just had a whole charred arm with the liquor bottle still in her hand,
leaving only traces of alcohol.
I'm just saying, it's just.
And I like it because when you look at the whole fantasy, it does look like a fantasy that is somebody's head because none of it makes sense. And that's exactly the reason the way they shot on it. None of it makes any sense.
You're right. It's the burnt arm still holding the vodka bottle.
The fact
that he tosses it over.
The fact that it said 0.40, she had it coming.
I mean, just the fact that they go through that whole fight and they make up from that. And then just when you get to the end of the movie and they're laughing, they're leaving the funeral and they're arguing over where the fucking spray paint was. And and again, for it being a dark comedy, the fact that they slip on it and Madeline was like, I'm about to let this bitch fall down. He's like, oh no, bitch, you come with me.
I love it because the look on her face like, peace.
Oh no, you're coming down. It's fucked up how when they fall down, they break like porcelain dolls.
I mean,
they do.
Pieces,
chunks of pieces too. And the thing is, I like how when Helen brought up, like, it ain't my fault you lost your index finger. Well, you like cracking your hands so much. I'm like, ooh, damn, that's right. You crack your hands, that would kind of.
The thing that get me was when they finally got, they got to, they broke up. Do you know where they parked the car?
You see,
I'm thinking about myself,
hand just moving,
which I thought was cool. Just the arm just moving like that, but you can tell it's early. All prosthetics, so they're just making it do this little wild shit for no reason. Just to make it move.
That is a tragic end. It's like, so now you got two chicks who are immortal and they're broken up on the ground. Huh.
I know what you're thinking, everybody. Who picked them up?
Thank you. Who picked them up? That's all I'm saying. Like they picked themselves up because you see what happens when we've seen what happens whenever they beat the crap out of each other and pieces are missing, stuff's falling off. They literally just pick each other up.
You know what? I hate to bring this up, but when you see women who are an older age that do a lot with their face and makeup wise, they're that fucking messy. I mean, messy as a person and messy as an outside. Like everything's in a bag. You got all this makeup and all the rest of it. It's like all this additional stuff. Why to keep up a appearance? For what reason? For what reason? Bitch, you're getting old, and that's the whole point of the movie. You're going to get old. You're going to get old. You're going to get old. Your high school body's not coming back. Yes, that was a cool scene. Seeing her whole body get tight, her butt cheeks lift up. I thought that was funny. I like how the boobs got closer. Then I was asking, like, wouldn't the chest go up? And he's like, no, the boobs will get closer. I was like, okay, that was science. Okay, thank you.
I find it interesting.
I like that shit, man.
This movie did, like I said, did good in the box office and stuff. This is 92. I forgot. So it beat out Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Wow, cool.
Mo Money, which was coming off of its first week, so it dropped down from first to third.
You know what? I think the first time we mentioned Death Becomes Her was when we talked about Mo Money, because I remember us when we did Mo Money, we did that. Man, well, yeah.
League of Her Own.
League of Her Own.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was his first week too.
Wow, it was the first week of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Came out the same weekend as Death Becomes Her.
And what number was that?
Number 5.
Oh, rough.
Sister Act, Bebe's Kids, Boomerang, Unlawful Entry, and rounding it out, Universal Soldier.
At least a couple black movies is down there.
And then Batman Returns is at number 11, if you want to kind of count that. So,
AD, who would have thought that at this time, like the most insulting thing you could call a woman in this movie was cheap?
Yeah. Because that's like, you thought I was
there is words that over the years, to close this out, there's words that I've noticed kind of goes through different age brackets and stuff. You got older women. Your great grandmother calls somebody a Jezebel. I
have never heard a black woman seriously call another black woman Jezebel
Floozy
ever in my life.
Floozy,
yes.
Yeah, okay.
Hussy, yes.
Hold on.
Hookup.
Wait.
Hookup? Ooh, I heard hookup.
Hold on, but I just remember Meryl Streep's comeback line. He calls her cheap. She said, "You know what? I need a real man, not some drunken, broken down, flaccid Undertaker."
Anyways, so you got your parents. They might, like I said, hussy and stuff. Ho.
I'm sorry. Oh, Chris, I almost forgot. Who is just as dead below the waist as his clients are.
No, you fall down to marble, bitch.
No, D. This was me the whole time hearing this. I'm just
This was fucked up though. In the grand scheme of things, Helen was probably the nicer one to him than Madeline in the bigger picture.
Oh, she might have been the hold on. Oh, wait, Chris. She might have been the nicer one, but that does not stop her from being the biggest instigator.
Oh yeah. Don't get twisted.
Because holy shit, did she play the longest long game ever?
Oh yeah. And let's not also at the end of it. No, he made the right choice at the end. Fuck both of y'all.
Yep, I'm out.
The only thing missing was like that dude from fucking White Man Can't Jump. You know what? All y'all crazy. I'm going to my car. Get my gun.
That nigga, that was a man that said my life starts today. And
here's the kicker: Dr. Menville got married, had kids, had a good life. Kids, plural, kids.
But here's, I hate to get a little bit deep, but what the pastor was saying is what my dad's been saying to me. He's like, no. That's almost the whole point of life. Having fun. Have fun. Live your life. If your life is having many kids and all the rest of that, yes. If your life is something that you love it so much that it becomes something big that you can pass it on to the next generation. That's what makes everything forever. When you can, that's what makes you live forever. When people still talk about you because all the good you did and all the rest of that was really nice and deep. Right there, Aaron, that movie doing right there. That's what she did. Damn, that's the whole eyelash.
Okay. Here's the AD. I'm about to go into BAM territory. for a hot second?
I'm listening to you.
The part where Bruce Willis is choking the shit out of
Yes. This is a perfect thing to end all this whole podcast on. That choking.
Seeing her getting choked. I'm listen for anyone for all of our listeners. Hold on, for all of our listeners, if y'all are into that shit with your significant others or lady of the hour that you happen to be with at the time, that's also into it.
Oh, real talk. You and your PlayStation controller cord and nobody else in the room.
Sir, PlayStation cord? We don't have PlayStation cord.
Who has PlayStation
cords? You mean the charging cable? Yes. Yes, charging cable.
That's what the charging cable. Thank you. Thank you. I thought you was going to be real bougie and try to do that master race of I'm one of 85 niggas that got a PlayStation 5.
It's like, yeah. It's like, hey, bitch, you getting this USB-C cord around your fucking neck.
Hey, Chris, I know he's like this. Yeah, you gotta get like me, nigga. Play no games.
Or we can go animate, or we can go straight ninja scroll and get the fucking little piano wire.
No.
Okay, y'all want to know like the most unbelievable part? And I know this is funny saying that for a movie like this, but one of the most unbelievable parts is Meryl Streep in high heels hanging on to the top end of the staircase, literally.
Tony Hawk could never keep that balance.
Nobody could.
Sonic on the edge of something.
Yeah, Sonic doing this shit. Just no. My favorite one, which they did in the later Sonic games, is when Sonic is literally doing the MJ Smooth Criminal lean, and he's like swinging both arms.
Also, knock on wood, I think Hollywood will fuck up a remake for this. That's why I think they're probably not going to do a remake of this. And I'm glad.
And you know why they're not going to make a remake of this? For one main reason: because this movie's in cult status. Cult status. No, not with a bunch of millennials like us that actually love this movie. No, but with the gay people.
It is with the alphabet crowd.
Boy, they love this movie.
I mean, the movie made a lot of money. It's not like a tank either.
You want to know the reason why somebody that's clueless about the people that was in this movie? Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn. Those two queens taught a whole lot of white boys. So that's how it is to be that way. And plus, no, real quick, like Meryl Streep is a fucking doll. So of course they love her, yeah. And Goldie Hawn she's classic. She's classic girl next girl. See, I never understand gay guys. They got this twinge of straight nigga in them where they go like, yeah, man, she fine as shit. I try and dress like that bitch. Yeah, me too.
Meanwhile, Bette Midler is off to the side like, am I a joke to you?
No, Bette Midler, Bette Midler hive is weird. The Bette hive is weird, nigga.
Hey, AD. Oh, I like
the Bette
before we... Guys, listen, before we end this, I did want to point out this other part in the movie. Again, this is probably like one of my favorite parts in the movie was how the plan went totally wrong. Helen's plan of offing Madeline went completely to the west, right? So when freaking Ernest calls her and tells her exactly what he did, I love how everything that she heard. She's dead. I did this. She said all these terrible things to me. Yada yada yada. She's dead. Crazy. Her response verbatim was exactly which part of the plan were you unclear on?
Thank you.
Like we went over this 3 times.
Oh my god, man! Yeah.
Again, she played listen, this is a long game that was 14 years in the making.
Shit, man. I don't have it in me to have that much energy to fucking keep that shit going and stuff.
You think, oh yeah, that's the other part that was funny too. See, and this is how you know that Helen had thought this out for a long time because she goes, Ernest, let's think about this. This woman is dead. Don't you think that the police will check the phone records and find it very unusual that you called me and not them first?
Would you believe that this was actually supposed to be another one of those Tales from the Crypt movie sequels?
I wouldn't be surprised. Just from the way that it was.
From the way it was seen, it looks like it. It feels like it.
From the way it was shot, from the way that they like played everything out with the story and especially with the special effects. This could have been a Tales from the Crypt movie.
Yeah, I mean, but I think because there's comedy aspect to it, because Tales of the Crypt stuff. Well, I don't know. Demon Knight has some comedy stuff to it. So,
I mean, you know the part where it becomes Tales from the Crypt is that moment when Madeline gets up after her body is like literally broken, and she walks backwards to Ernest and says, "You pushed me down the stairs."
And like I said, look at that fucking face. Terrible.
Yeah.
Bad CGI. Go back. Get better in a couple of years. Get back. Down, boy. Down.
I'm with you. No, but I'm with you though, D. The fact that she came down the stairs one way, but the fact that then they had to like superimpose her walking backwards, and it looked complete. That did not age well.
I mean, it's like click, 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 and just hovered it around the area. Like you could really tell that was like the first. Here's the sad part. You can tell that's the best it was going to get. You can tell that was the best.
I mean, let's be real.
That was the limit of that technology.
I mean, for 92 though, I'm not surprised.
It ain't bad.
I know what I'm saying. I'm not surprised it beat out Alien 3 and Batman Returns for the Academy Award, because when you look at it and stuff, it was better visual effects than what was in Aliens 3, because that shit was fucking terrible in that movie.
I don't know. We're gonna find out about that next month.
Aliens.
Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. We're doing the Alien series next month. Keep that in mind.
And Batman Returns,
it's Batman Returns. I can tell you, outside of the set design, it's not really nothing magical.
Special effects for the other stuff.
At least he can move his head.
Yeah. So, but that stuff becomes her, guys.
So continue on with the month of Halloween. As well. There's going to be a whole lot of shows coming up. There's a whole lot of shows, but we're going to. Well, I'm not going to New York. Y'all guys going to New York, right?
Yeah.
When next week? This week? Next week?
This week.
The 2 days after tomorrow.
I like how Chris like next week. No, wait. It's now. Wait.
The future is now.
Yeah. But this month we're doing another.
I'm glad you caught that, Chris. Thank you.
I wasn't going to acknowledge it because I had a feeling somebody was going to say it. It's like just keep walking. It's like an explosion. You heard it. You heard it, felt it. You've heard it, felt it, all that. Keep going.
If Ferris did the sound effect for the sound of S, I would have fucking lost it. I would have muted and turned the mic off. Like, you got it, win. You got it. You win.
But it's the month of, we're finally doing all these horror-ish movies and all the rest of that. So we're gonna figure out which one we're gonna do next. That's it. I ain't got
all right, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.